Listen, we need to talk. It's time you and I get divorced. You're no use to me if you can't even get pregnant and give me a child.
Huh? Why are you suddenly saying this to me?
I mean, we've been trying for 4 years now and you still aren't pregnant. What's the point anymore anyway? It's just an exercise in futility and a waste of time.
How many times did I ask you to please come to the fertility treatments with me, and how many times did you ignore me? You know this is a team effort, right?
I want to be a father.
And I want to be a mother and make you a father. You should know that. But we need to work together if we're going to make that happen, you know?
That's why I'm saying enough is enough. I just don't feel like trying with you anymore. It's a waste of time and energy, and I need to move on.
What do you mean? Are you saying that you don't love me anymore?
Oh, you've been under the impression that I still love you? Just how naive are you, anyway?
Wow. That's so cold. Do you really need to talk like that to me? What did I do to deserve that?
My mom was right. She told me that you're useless and I should dump you as soon as possible. Mom's always right.
What? Your mom too? That's not what she said to me. She told me to take it easy and rest, and sooner or later we'd have a baby. She was so nice to me.
Yeah, that's just her being polite to you. She's a great actress when she wants to be.
Let's keep trying for a little longer at least. There are other alternatives, you know? Like in vitro fertilization and other ones.
No thanks. That's the one where I have to go in a room at the hospital and do it into a cup or something. How embarrassing. I don't want any part of that, and I wouldn't want a kid that was born from that either. What a humiliating experience.
That's ridiculous. Whether it's in vitro or some other method, as long as it's your sperm and my egg, it'll be our child and we would be its parents. Where's the shame or humiliation in that?
I don't think you're understanding me. It's not even a question about any of that anymore. You still just don't get it, do you? What I am saying to you is that I hate you. I despise you, in fact. I can't even stand the sight of you anymore.
What? How could you? Why would you feel that way about me?
Truth be told, I feel sick to my stomach just knowing that you're there at home when I come back after work. Just hearing you breathing next to me in bed gives me bad dreams, if I'm totally honest.
So this is how you really feel about me. The truth finally comes out.
Yes, and I've been keeping my mouth shut about it for a long time, but I'm done with that now.
I see. Well, if that's how you've really been feeling about all this, I see no reason for us to continue on like this. You're right. It would be a waste of time and energy.
Phew. That's great to hear. I already filled out the divorce papers. I put them on the living room table, so you can sign them and send them in as soon as you're able to. Got it?
You already filled them all out and everything? Wow. You really don't waste time, do you?
I've wasted enough time with all this already. And another thing. I want you out of there before I come home tonight, so get your things together and get out ASAP. Understand?
I can't just move out at a moment's notice like this. This house is as much mine as it is yours.
You're wrong about that. There won't be any splitting up of the assets, just so you know.
Excuse me? I've been saving money and being frugal ever since we got married, and there's about $50,000 in our joint account. Thanks to me.
No, that's all mine. It belongs to me, so don't touch it. That's money that I earned.
Hey, you know that I haven't been working and I have no income. I don't have any secret stash lying around either, because I would never hide something like that from you. How do you expect me to live without using any of that money that I saved us? I have a right to use at least some of that money.
There are plenty of cheap housing options. Just start looking at Craigslist and select the cheapest price range.
But I'm not going to find something at a moment's notice like this. You have to give me more time.
You don't know until you try, so try. Like I said, I want you out of there before I come home tonight.
You have to at least let me take some money to tide me over for my current living expenses.
I need that money for my own life going forward. There's no money for you there, so forget about it. You'll have to figure something else out.
You know, if I decide to assert my legal rights, I'm entitled to half of everything that you own. Not just the bank account. Everything.
Oh, so you have money to hire a lawyer, do you?
No, I don't. You know that.
Then you're out of luck and you should just give up. Just go home and stay with your parents. You can figure things out there.
Come on. You know how far away they are. Plus, my brother is already staying with them, and there's no way I want to be one more person in that house the way things are right now.
Then I guess you'll just have to be out on the streets or something. Life is full of tough choices.
Wow. You decide you want a divorce and suddenly you don't even care whether or not I have a roof over my head? That's just unbelievable. When did you become like this?
This is me, and it's always been me. What's the point in being nice anymore? Do you care about how the garbage feels when you take it out to the dumpster?
Ugh. That's enough already. I don't need to be insulted by you any more than I already have been. You are not the person that I thought you were.
Hey, I didn't want to go there, but you had to press the issue. That's on you, not on me. You just don't know when you've been beat and when to quit.
Whatever. I'll get those divorce papers signed and send it soon. Thanks for nothing. Good grief. My name is Jane. I'm 36 years old and I had suddenly just become single again. I gave my all to that marriage and to getting pregnant, jumping at every chance to try whatever I could to make that happen. But no matter what I tried, I just wasn't able to. Both my husband and my mother-in-law seemed kind and supportive towards me, and I probably was a bit spoiled by that. But finding out that they both actually thought so little of me was really shocking. I have never felt so hurt and betrayed before. I did the only thing that I could do. I packed my bags and left our home. My first stop being the post office, so that I could put the divorce papers in the mail. For the time being, I needed a place to stay. So I went over to a friend's house, since seeing my family back home would have meant flying there and I had no money for a plane ticket. That night, I laid on my friend's sofa bed, thinking about what had happened and trying not to soak my pillow with my tears. My friend heard my sobs and came to comfort me, staying by my side, holding my hand all night, and telling me that everything happens for a reason. Knowing that I wasn't alone and that I had a friend who cared made all the difference and gave me the strength to carry on. I decided right then and there that I would come back from this and I would be happy again, no matter what I had to do. The next day, Ralph plunged me into the depths of despair yet again with another announcement that completely took me by surprise.
Hey, I know it's sudden, right after we just got divorced and all, but I want to let you know that I'm going to be a father.
What? How is that even possible?
I just had to share the good news with somebody. I feel amazing.
Wait, are you saying that you got remarried the day after we put in our divorce paperwork? Is this some kind of joke?
Oh no, it's no joke. Not at all. It's real and it's fantastic.
That must mean that you were cheating on me for quite a while. How long?
Forget about that stuff. Listen, my daughter looks just like my new wife. She's totally adorable.
I'm asking you if you were cheating on me or not and for how long.
Oh, leave that for later. There are more important things to talk about right now, like how incredible this feels. Having a daughter is just as awesome as I thought it would be. Even more awesome, in fact. And even though my new daughter is my wife's girl from a previous marriage, she's just so lovely that I just can't wait to have my own baby.
Ah, the girl is from her previous marriage. Now I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she's only 1 year old, but she's just so lovely. A total angel. It's too bad that you and I couldn't have had a daughter like her. It's really too bad.
You know, you really have some nerve telling me all this after you just dumped me for not being able to get pregnant.
What? Did you just now realize how powerless you are?
Powerless? What's that supposed to mean? Please just don't insult me anymore.
I mean, you see how happy I am now, and you understand that my new woman is able to give me all the things that you couldn't. Aren't you a little embarrassed at your shortcomings? It's okay to admit it.
Ugh. You really just have no sense of decency, do you? I mean, could you be any more condescending? And you talk like you fathered that girl, but she's not your flesh and blood, you know.
I've been looking after her since she was 6 months old. She might as well be my own flesh and blood.
Anyway, why are you telling me all this after we've broken up? Do you just enjoy hurting my feelings? Never mind. I think I already know the answer to that.
What? No, of course not. Not at all. I just wanted to share my happy news with someone.
You said that girl is a year old now, and you've been looking after her since she was 6 months. That means that you were cheating on me for about 6 months, doesn't it?
Maybe so. I don't know. I haven't been marking the days on a calendar or something. And what of it?
Oh, I'm asking because it's good information for my lawyer to have when we come after you for the divorce settlement.
Okay, good luck with that. That'll be fun to watch.
Huh? Do you think I'm joking?
Divorce settlement. Ha! Everyone makes a big deal about those, but you have to know that people wiggle out of them all the time. Don't expect any money from me.
There are ways to make you pay, you know. They can garnish your wages, seize your assets, and other things, too.
Oh, really? You think you can do that to me? I'd like to see you try.
If I get a lawyer, he can do it to you.
Ha! Like I said, you don't have money for a lawyer, so good luck with that.
All I need to do is get a job and...
Oh, come on! Do you have any idea how much you need to make to cover your living expenses and retain legal counsel? Just give it up and find yourself a new man already.
Wait. Did you dump me and not let me have any money in order to prevent me from getting a lawyer? Is that why you've been doing all this?
Oh, you finally figured it out?
I had no idea that you would stoop that low. You really don't care about anyone but yourself, do you?
All I care about is living a happy life with my new wife and daughter. That's it. There's nothing else.
Happiness. Yeah, I hope that we both can find it.
I don't know about you, but I know that I will. I mean, just look at this gorgeous smile. What's wrong? Has the cat got your tongue?
Is this your new wife?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, I see. That's very... I think I see now.
What's the problem? Don't lose your composure.
No, never mind. Forget about it.
You know, I don't understand you, and I never did.
I think I found hope and a way to move forward.
I knew it! My daughter's smile just lights up the room and gives you the strength to carry on, doesn't it?
Yeah, that must be it. Thanks for showing me that. Talk to you later.
See ya!
Thanks for your patience. I'm back!
Huh? What's this all about?
I've consulted a lawyer about the divorce settlement money and all that stuff. So now it's time to talk to you.
You're not supposed to be able to afford a lawyer. Who lent you money? Your parents? A friend?
Nobody lent it to me. I earned it myself.
And how did you do that? You've never done anything but be a housewife.
You know as well as I do that there are lots of ways for women to make money quickly.
What? Are you waiting tables or something like that?
Actually, I'm working as a cocktail waitress, and it looks like I'm pretty good at it, judging from the amount of tips that I get every night. In fact, I make more money than any of the other girls, even though I'm older than all of them.
Wow. Who knew?
When you showed me that photo of you and your new family, it really motivated me. I mean, I just knew that I couldn't lose.
I get it. You're jealous of my happiness and you want that for yourself. It's natural.
No, silly. I mean that as soon as I saw your new wife's face, I laughed so hard that I actually dropped my phone.
What's that supposed to mean?
Her name is Nancy, right?
How do you know that? I never told you her name.
I know her name because she's famous back home.
Back home? What do you mean? You know her through mutual acquaintances or something?
Know her? Yeah, I know her. You could say that. She's pretty notorious back home, actually. A lot of people in my class are still trying to get payback for what she did to them.
Yeah, right. What could my Nancy have possibly done that anyone would hold a grudge against her like that? She's the sweetest, nicest girl I've ever known. No way could she ever do anyone any harm.
Sweet and nice? Yeah, okay. If you say so. Seriously, you're going to make me laugh too hard again, and I'm going to spill my drink or drop my phone or something.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because your girl Nancy is the polar opposite of nice and sweet. That pretty face of hers is the product of a whole lot of plastic surgery. Her actual face was just as ugly as her actual personality.
She hasn't had any surgery done. Her daughter is pretty just like she is.
That's probably because her daughter got lucky and got her dad's face instead of her mom's.
Huh?
That's right. I remember hearing a rumor that Nancy married a really good-looking guy and then they got divorced after a really short time. The rumor must have been true.
Wait a minute. If she's had that much plastic surgery, how do you know what her face looks like now?
That's because she's stupid and she has an Instagram account. I don't follow her, but some of my old classmates do, and they sometimes send me links to the stuff she posts on there. Apparently, this year is Nancy Season 12.
Yeah, like she's seriously doing a series or something. Huh. I find that extremely hard to believe. So tell me, what was Nancy doing before all this?
Oh, you want to know about that? Are you sure? You might be better off not knowing.
No. Tell me. I want to know.
Well, larceny, destruction and damage of property, unlawful entry, illegal dumping, and... oh, let me think. Oh, there was a libel suit too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there were other things too, I think. I can't remember them all.
You're making her sound like a one-woman crime wave.
Yeah, she was in juvenile detention too, back in the day.
I don't believe a word of it. You're making this all up. She told me something similar to that her family was upper crusty and really old-fashioned and that she couldn't deal with that anymore, so she left home.
Yeah, no. That's definitely not true. I mean, her parents are both criminals too. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the both of them are in jail right now.
Oh, come on. You're just exaggerating now.
It's the truth, I swear. She's trouble, trust me. I mean, the whole time I was growing up, everyone in town knew that if Nancy was around, you had to be careful because you never knew what she was going to do.
And you're telling me that I married someone like that?
Yep. Congratulations! I had no idea that you were getting married to that Nancy. I'm pretty sure that everyone back home will be happy to hear that she finally landed herself a nice guy, though.
This is a disaster. I didn't sign on to be the husband of a habitual repeat offender. She's been playing the nice girl with me so far, but who knows when she'll show her true colors and do something crazy. I'm terrified now.
Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a couple named Brad and Nancy.
Now what? What's this all about?
Brad knew all about Nancy's personality and her violent tendencies. He finally got sick of her, and so he decided to disappear. But Nancy wouldn't let him go that easily.
Huh?
You see, he was hiding, but she found him. And when she found him, she beat him almost beyond recognition, and she took from him the thing that every man fears the most.
No, don't even say that. Don't even tell me some ridiculous horror story like that.
It may sound ridiculous, but it's true, I promise you.
Oh my lord, what have I gotten myself into?
Let me ask you, where is Nancy right now?
She's out with a friend. I'm at home with little Nina, just the two of us.
I hope Nancy's not out somewhere committing her latest crime. If she gets arrested for something, you could suddenly end up as a single father.
That's not going to happen.
You could have your mom help you out, couldn't you?
I don't think so. She doesn't like Nancy very much, and she told me that until I have a kid with her. She doesn't consider Nancy my wife or her daughter-in-law. So of course she doesn't consider Nina her granddaughter. She's just someone else's kid, and they're keeping their distance.
Wow. I see.
At any rate, you gotta help me figure out a way to get rid of Nancy. Please.
No, I can't do that. I mean, she was just posting on Instagram and she had a photo of her positive pregnancy test. Congratulations! It's her baby! Hopefully the child will look just like the lovely Nancy.
No way. She can't be pregnant already.
You two have been sleeping together, haven't you?
Yeah. Pretty much all the time, to be honest.
Then the baby must be yours, right?
I don't want it.
Oh, come on now. Just be a man and take responsibility for it.
You gotta help me fix this. Even if she wasn't pregnant, you're still the better person for me.
I wish it made me happy to hear that from you. But let's get back to the original subject. The divorce settlement and distribution of assets that my lawyer drew up shows you owing me about $30,000.
I don't have that kind of money. That's impossible.
When there's a will, there's a way. I proved that myself recently. Just swallow any pride that you have left and do what you have to do to make that money.
But I'm not as strong as you are.
You know, asking me for help now that you've gotten yourself into trouble after you tossed me away like garbage is really quite pathetic. I don't know how you can even look at yourself in the mirror.
Go ahead. Say anything you want to me. I deserve it, but please, help me.
I won't help you. But before I go, I'll tell you one last secret about Nancy.
Wait, there's still more?
Yeah. You see, back when we were in high school, Nancy was... I'll save it for some time later.
What? What could you possibly be saving for some time later?
So it turns out that Nancy actually had grown up quite a bit since the days that I knew her back home. She'd been staying out of trouble and hadn't been arrested for anything in quite a long time, it seems. However, it's also crystal clear that she doesn't know how to cook or do any kind of housekeeping. Apparently, once she and Ralph got married, she had just been buying the ingredients and so forth and having a maid come in and do the actual cooking. Well, the money for that didn't last long, and once it was gone, Nancy was left with a house that needed constant cleaning that she didn't know how to do. She was in a bind. 10 months later, she delivered her second child, and, lo and behold, the child looked just like Nancy. Ralph's mother took one look at the child and immediately declared that the child couldn't possibly be a blood relation of her and left the hospital in a tizzy. I feel sorry for the child, I must say. Ralph is paying me the money I'm entitled to in installments. Yes, he whines about it sometimes, but it's the law and there's nothing he can do about it. As for Nancy's other secret... Remember how I told Ralph that she took the thing that every man fears most from her other boyfriend? The truth is that she left the job only half finished. When Brad was admitted to the hospital, he was still in one piece. Nancy flew into another rage when she found this out, and she snuck into his room there that night and finished the job with a big pair of scissors. A nurse at the duty station heard Brad's screams and called security, who apprehended Nancy and handed her over to the police. Once Nancy lays her claim on you, you're hers for life. Or else. Let's hope that Ralph doesn't meet with the same fate if he tries to get away from her. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button and to follow our channel. See you next time.